Hey everyone, I thought I'd better update you guys on what's happening with this channel, as well as do something I haven't done before, because, to put it bluntly, I could do with some help. No, not like that. Well, okay, maybe a bit like that. I've been back in the swing of making videos and it feels great. I have a lot of stuff in active development and just spent the last couple months writing away at what I think are some pretty good, meaty projects. Unfortunately, however, while my production process has stepped up, so too have my maintenance costs, and I'm at a point where the elaborate videos I want to make are now working at a loss. I really lost a lot of momentum due to a complicated year of setbacks and surgeries in 2021 that I've talked about here before, and also spent an inordinate amount of time putting together a video that I'm happy with, but ultimately sapped quite a bit of time from my schedule. I'm doing decent numbers, but half my income is at the mercy of whether or not my video subject matter gets the YouTube algorithm going, or if people want to watch it at that point in time. I've had multiple videos not knowing if the audience really liked it en masse, only to suddenly get popular way after the fact. I'm aware half of that's on me. I talk about so many different subjects, often unexpectedly. I haven't got a sensible business model where I focus on fostering one type of demographic and focusing all my releases around the hot new titles within it that I can vibe off every month. But, well, I like what I do. I like talking about the things I choose, and I see the benefits from the audience reaction in the long run, especially when I have the opportunity to spend extra time on those videos. I don't really want to change that. I don't know if I can change that. It would be nice to focus and dedicate time to those videos without feeling like I have to scramble every month to make something that might not end up at the quality I think it deserves. Not that I don't want to make shorter videos or do timely updates and events. I was lucky with the Monkey Island announcement because I already had a lot to say and knew exactly how to say it. But there are months where I just want to focus on the big stuff and not be distracted having to fill the gap just for the YouTube grind. A while ago, I promised a huge retrospective about a Marvel comic series along the lines of my Fantastic Four video. That's still taking shape as a script and progressing nicely in the background. And while I have a lot of crazy ambitions and ideas I want to implement and would love to work on that as much as possible, I essentially have to make different videos first because otherwise I'll be out of pocket for the month. It is too big for me to simply drop everything and only make that project happen. And I kind of want to do these other passion projects first anyway. I can't afford not to. So I thought, maybe I should pull a bit of a George Bailey and appeal to you guys. If there's any chance of extra support, either through monthly donations on Patreon or single donations through Ko-fi, I'd really appreciate it. I'm not that far off being totally self-sustained, and I'm grateful to all the people who already do this, but an extra push would get me over that hurdle, let me focus on my current plans, and help me fund my dream projects. With a strong Patreon backing, I don't have to worry about if the video is instantly popular, and can pursue the things I love to talk about in the order I planned. You'd be paying for me to focus on my work, for the upkeep of my facilities, and for the work to be even better than it would be otherwise as I try to find new and exciting ways to improve what I can do. I've been at this for quite a long time now, and while it's great to provide the content without a paywall, at my current rate I feel the work is now worth the price behind the production process raising slightly. I would love to promise more perks on top of this, but I worry I'm already stretched thin enough as it is. I do, however, provide Patreon updates at the end of every month to discuss either what's happening with future plans or postmortems on recently released videos detailing some behind-the-scenes details, and I'm trying to find opportunities to provide more where I can. I have a Twitch account I occasionally crack out, I'm branching into community posts, I'm generally trying to keep in better touch with my audience, and always trying to think of ideas for sustainable short-form content if I think I can manage it. If you have any ideas, I'd be all ears to hear it. Whatever you think might work is something I'd be happy to investigate. Perhaps another issue is that I've been so secretive with my plans. I don't think people often know what I'm going to do next, or if it's a video they'll be interested in supporting. So I'll give you an idea of what the next 4 videos I have locked in for the year are without giving too much away. We have a video about a series of musical movies by one creator, a video discussing a series of video games you've been asking for a while now, a video on a beloved sitcom character with a twist, and a video I keep teasing about a certain show I think we should absolutely make time for. There's about 4 other videos following that I want to seriously tackle. Other short topics may arise around that, but my roadmap has been pretty rock solid since The Mandalorian, and I want to stick to it. However, my main focus will switch to that Marvel project once the 4th video on the first list is complete. In fact, I've gone ahead and added a Patreon stretch goal. If I hit this monthly target, I'll be making the minimum amount to not only cover my costs, but also deliver the Marvel project at the level of quality I'm hoping for. I have to pay for voice acting, characters, music, art, and more. Lots of things I don't want to reveal too much about, but will become a lot more obvious when the final announcement drops. I'll be honest with you, I started work on this right after the Fantastic Four video, and since that time I've been nothing but excited at the idea of making it happen. When I finally announce what it is, we can talk more seriously about those plans. I basically have an entire campaign around the project laid out to follow, and I'm really hoping I get to it before the MCU does. Now, I'd like to stress this is not a do or die situation. I'm not holding the content hostage based on if I hit these goals. I want to make these, and I'm going to, whatever it takes. But I am saying that if this doesn't work, it will take much longer, and will be much more difficult to maintain. I won't take any offense to anyone who can't or chooses not to take part in this. It's great that you watch my stuff, or even watch this to the end, and you can keep doing what you're doing. I just wanted to be upfront with my situation, and also give people a better idea of what's on the horizon. I am so far from done with any of this. To everyone who has supported me so far, be it as viewers, commenters, subscribers, patrons, weird Discord people, I am grateful for the opportunity to make this stuff for a living, and I've come to realize how much I enjoy doing it. I read every comment, and see all the consistent fans tuning into each project and telling me what you got out of it and how much you want to see more of, and believe me, I want to make more of it. Every day I'm pretty much getting up to make content, and I wish I could push it out of my brain faster to keep supply up with demand, but there's always a million priorities I have to deal with first, and money would definitely resolve quite a bit of them. So, that's where I'm at. Thank you so much for hearing me out. All of you, please be well. And now for me, it's time to go back to the video dungeon where I tap the keyboard keys in the dark.